Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I will be doing a book review titled Why You're Broke, and it's authored by Emmanuel Akpe. Before I proceed, I would like to put out a quick disclaimer to say that the details and the content in this book that I'm sharing are not originally mine. This is just a review that's like a summarized version of what is totally written in it. Okay, so if you can, I'm going to employ that you should get the book. It's really not voluminous and the details there are straightforward, practical, and just going to yield as much results for anyone who applies them correctly. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Let me put out a quick introduction that was written by him. He said that nobody becomes poor by accident. It's either by your actions or inactions, and if you apply the principles in this book correctly, you're going to divorce poverty out of your life totally, because it is miserable, terrible, and frustrating to be poor. According to the author, he has been poor before, and I believe that many of us have been in one position where we were broke at some point before. Okay, and money is actually a universal currency. The Bible even says that money answereth all things. Okay, I'm adding some of this. Being broke is temporary, but it can actually become permanent if left unchecked. So, number one reason why you're broke, number one, is because some people are not hungry because you're not hungry. According to the author, he says that so many people feel entitled to the wealth of so many other people, the money that so many people have worked hard for, especially because they've been spoon-fed for too long. They've been living with their parents who have been catering for all their needs, so they're not even willing to do the necessary. So, but if you've been in a position of being poor before, you've been broke before, you know how frustrating and miserable it is. You know, there's a burning desire in you to do everything legitimate to earn your own money. So until you come to that point where you have that burning desire, you know, to legitimately work hard and make genuine money, you are going to be broke. The second reason why I say so many people are broke is because you are dabbling. Dabbling is just the spirit of doing too many things at the same time. You're just scratching. You're merely scratching the surface. You're not digging deep into the root. Like we all know that valuable things are not found on the surface. You're going to dig deep. You know, you're going to build a mastery of a particular thing. Stay with one thing. Find something that you love, that you easily can learn, that you can build a brand around. Okay, build and dig yourself into it. Know what exactly it entails. Not today you're in freelancing, tomorrow you're in copywriting, next tomorrow you're about Bitcoin. You are there. You can't be all over the place. Mastery, okay, it's just like, you know, you have magnitude, you're a scalar quantity, but you don't have magnitude. So you need to build that magnitude for yourself, and that's why mastery is essential. Master a particular brand, know all you need, build a brand for it, and become untradeable. Okay, the third reason he gave why you're broke is because you do not value your time. According to him, the only thing that a rich man and poor men have in common is equal 24 hours. Okay, a poor man is going to make excuses for not using 24 hours judiciously, and a rich man is still going to put every effort to produce a lot of things just in 24 hours. You know, life is time and time is money, and that's why it's called lifetime. So if you're broke, according to him, because it was really quite hard with the illustrations he gave on this particular point, he said you shouldn't have business chatting stupidly online. Okay, what are you looking for? And that some people, even with their brokenness, okay, they use their last data, watch stupid shows that don't even add a value because they like these things. Okay, now what should you be doing with your time? You should value your time. You should rest. Okay, sleeping is good, but you shouldn't sleep too much. Even the Bible referred that we should go and learn from ants. You know, if you sleep a lot, you're just going to find out that, oh, you woke up, you sleep again, you woke up. I'm just saying in that direction. Okay, you need to overcome that attitude. You need to be productive with your time. Promote your business online. If you're online, what exactly are you adding any value in any way to yourself? Watch productive videos, listen to friends, people who will better your life in a good way. Rest, okay, sleep, get enough rest to become productive. That's the way it should be done, not the other way around. So value your time. And he said, just like every other new habit you're learning, especially if you're not used to it, your body will initially resist it, but with time you get used to it. Just like every other habit, you're going to get used, because it could really be hard at the beginning, especially if you're just learning how to do these things. So you rest, sleep if you need to. Okay, take care of yourself, then become productive, then you rest again. That's the way it should be done. The fourth reason why you're broke is because you don't have a high income skill. A high income skill is any skill that you're highly paid for. Okay, there's a difference between a high income profession, a high income job, and a high income skill. A high income profession is just like all those jobs that are lucrative, like front-end, back-end, engineering, medicine. Okay, a high-income job is when you work with Chevron, Shell, all those oil companies that really pay you some cool money. And the high-income skill is one that they pay you more, because you're not really replaceable. There's some jobs that are easily replaceable, and until you get a job that you're not easily replaceable, you're not that valuable. For example, if you're a gatesman, they can lay you off anytime because they know they will always find another gatesman tomorrow, okay? But if you have a kind of skill that is not really tradable, where people don't readily find the persons who are very good at it with the way that you are good at it, okay, then you become more valuable. It becomes that you're more valuable. According to the author, he says that a high income skill is where you make about 300k or more every month. It can make you as high as that. It could be more, okay? And he said a lot of people actually make excuses for not building a high income skill. For example, they say they don't have laptops, but he says you have a phone, okay? There's some phones that can even perform more functions because you're even mobile with it. You can use them anytime you want. And some people say it takes long, but you have time as well. You've been broke for too long as well, so you have to choose your long wisely. And some people say that they don't have the time. So if you have time to watch soap operas, TV shows that you love, then you can also create time for something that is valuable to you. So that's why so many people are broke. Quit making all the excuses. Bury your head. Master a particular skill. Build a good brand around it. Become so good at it that people would, can pay you to learn from you. And that way, you become valuable and you become untradeable. So many income skills. We have programming, we have AI robotics, we have freelancing, copywriting, and a host of others. Learn your income skill today and build a better fortune for yourself. The fifth reason why you're broke is because you do not know how to sell properly. You have an amazing product, quality service, but you don't know how to communicate what you sell. According to him, everything that you already need for life is already available. It's just that it is in the hand of some people. So you need to find a strategy to get it out of the hand of those people who have it, okay? This money that you're looking for is in the hand, believe me, in the hand of some people. So you need to find a better method, strategy, or a tool to sell so you can collect your money from the possession of those people who are holding on to it. Now, it mentions many vital points that will help you become a better seller. Now, for instance, don't start a business because you're broke, okay? That desperation will make people avoid you like a plague, okay? Then do not project yourself to the need of your customer, rather project the need of the customer to the value that you're bringing, okay? And sell from a point of value addition and confidence. Sell from a point of value addition and confidence. Do not be shy about what you're selling. There's no space for shy people in the world, okay? And you should be able to be the content around what you sell. Build a content, build a presence for what you sell every time, okay? Then build a brand that people can trust. People will always refer people if they trust a particular brand they've tested, not what some people are doing online, selling product that they are not even proud of. And then you sell to your customers from a point of emotion. People buy with emotion and then they justify it with logic. So make sure you're selling from a point of emotion. Then another thing is that you should not sell what you cannot buy, okay? If you know there's anything that you cannot sell, then don't sell it to other people. So many of these points I mentored, and I'm sure that when you read them, you're going to find more. Then the sixth reason why you are broke is because you're not accountable. According to the author, he said that anointing does not cover accounting. So you should be able to account for your income, your savings, and your expenditure. And it's not just about keeping your money in the bank. You should be able to account for every penny, the source of the income that comes in every month, how much you spent. Then you should also have a kind of constant 10% of your income in your play account that you can easily go to every time you need something out of urgency. You shouldn't always just dip your hand and just be spending money, okay? You should be accountable. Account for every dime, for every expense, and you shouldn't be don't be too concerned, or don't try to impress people that you're not broke, or talk people into the fact that you're not broke, trying to, explain or justify that you're not broke to people who are broke on a broke salary. You don't need to do that. Live at your own means, okay? Cut your coat according to your size. Don't try to impress people. Do what is right, the right time, and at the right way. Hold yourself more accountable to make more money. Cut down on your expenses. So if you want to be wealthy, you need to eat from the vegetable of accountability. Save more money, okay? So the seventh reason why you're broke is because you don't know how to save properly. According to him, there are three major metrics in the equation of wealth. The first one is making money, saving money, and investing or multiplying money. So saving money is the bridge between making money and investing money. According to him, if you know how to do these three things properly, you will never be poor, you will never be broke, and you will always be rich. Okay, make sure that you are not saving what is left after spending. Rather, spend what is left after saving. Then every month you should have at least 30 to 50% of your income saved. Then you should also live on 40% of your income. So if 40% of your income is not enough, then you should make more money. Okay, saving money is not just about putting your money in the bank. You should know the method you need and the right things to do, okay, to save or invest the money that you already make, not just piling them up in the bank. There's so many apps, according to him, that are very useful tools to help you save money, like Piggyvest and many others. You can find out more if you're interested in saving properly, but that's one major reason why so many people are broke. Now, the eighth reason why you're broke is because you don't have multiple streams of income. According to him, having multiple streams of income means that you have an income tree that have several branches, but they should be related. Okay, they should be related. For instance, if you know copywriting very well, you can be so good at it that you teach other people who are learning. Okay, you teach them because you build a brand for yourself. Then from teaching them, you can help them set up their business account, because it's really hard for some persons to handle that, all of those things. Then you can even get business engagements where you go and teach people copywriting on a large scale. Those things are kind of become supplementary. So if you look deep into the business that you're doing or that you're engaged in at the moment, you're still going to find some things that can act like supplement to that major business. For instance, if your business is majorly online, you can build an online presence and then look for an online affiliate marketing where you make extra money that doesn't necessarily always need your presence or for you to be available. Like, you can do it without being physically present. So that's what multiple streams of income. But make sure that they are related. For instance, if you sell gari, you know that people need granules to drink the gari. People need sugar to sell. You can't be selling gari in the same shop and selling cement in the same shop. They are not related. So that's why they call them multiple streams of related income. Okay, it's supplementary business that doesn't necessarily drain you, and you can do it from an offline presence. The ninth reason is stated why you're broke is because you're with the wrong group of friends. You're with the wrong group of friends. Whether you like it or not, the company you keep determines what follows you, determines what accompanies you, okay? Because like begets like. If you're with a group of friends or your close buddies are people who don't have any business with making profits, who are engulfed with all sort of habits, like money draining habits, you will definitely find yourself in those habits. For instance, you're always with people who are betting, womanizing, gambling, doing all these things. Whether you like it or not, before you know it, you're going to start thinking or investing. Most of it works most of the time. Maybe not for every time, but most of the time. So you need to start watching the company that you keep. If you want to fly with the eagles, you don't have any business meddling with dogs. So you need to like begets like, and like-minded people that have the kind of result. Okay, look for people who have similar kind of results that you want to have, or people who are getting a kind of they have gotten the kind of result that you want to see. Then check if you can meet them one-on-one. It's good if you can meet them one-on-one, but if you can't meet them one-on-one, there are other ways you can communicate or relate with those people through their books, through their trainings, through their conferences, online videos. So watch these people and see how they traveled on their journey so that you can apply similar principles. It works most of the time. Some people might say it's not everything, but most of the time it works. So the company you keep, that's another reason why you're broke. The 10th reason why you're broke is because you have too many mentors telling you different messages about money, okay? It's not wrong to have mentors, okay? But you shouldn't have mentors that are too many, giving you conflicting information, okay? Then 2, 3 is okay. Even if you must, 2, 3 is okay. Okay, and make sure that the messages that these people are sharing are kind of synonymous, they are kind of synchronized. Okay, they are synergistic, if that's a better word. And because so many people are already confused because they have read too many books now, they have what is called information overload. They don't even know what and what to follow. Like the information they are getting is even conflicting with each other. So you should know how to sieve or filter the information that you get, then know what works in your own location, that is applicable to your own life realities, in your environment. For instance, somebody who is having a similar result in the US might not be having the same exact result in Nigeria because it's not the same environment. So you know what works for you and know how to apply them wisely. Then you should also volunteer. Know when to volunteer for some services that will benefit you. Some people are collecting money from people who should be impacting them with grace, and no matter how hard you work, you can never compare the benefit you get from somebody who teaches, who shows you something directly with what you learn on your own. So know how to reduce the number of these people and use wisdom to put out or to filter what you need, what is necessary, and what is applicable in your own life scenario to get the result that is necessary. So that's the 10th reason why some people are broke. So the 11th reason why you're broke is because you're not taking prompt action on your ideas. Okay, procrastination is a time bomb that kills, it kills information, or it kills your productivity very quickly. Okay, each time or every time you start very early, like you start ready, you start very early before you actually take a step. That means you think you are too over prepared. That means you're already late. Okay, you need to take actions immediately. The moment the ginger dies down, oh, you're already late. Okay, you want to sleep a little about it, you want to think about it. You don't need to do all of that. And some people are so afraid to even take the first step. They're like, oh, what if I fail? What if you succeed? You know something, that a failed experiment is better than a text you didn't even try it at all. So it's better you try. So you put in, you make the mistake, then you correct along the line. That's the best way to do it. Don't procrastinate, don't delay, don't let it die down. When that morale goes down, you're not going to, you find out that you relax, and that's another major reason. Many people have a lot of ideas that they've been thinking about. Oh, I know I can do this particular business and I can become productive at it, but they're not doing it because they're finding the perfect time. Now is the perfect time. Take that first step and you see yourself blossoming in it. So the 12th reason why you're broke is because you're spending too much money on negative addictions. Talk about these addictions. You talk about football, betting, womanizing, alcoholism, gambling, just name it, drugs. There's so many, and the truth is that these things are very negative. And when it comes to choosing between logic and addictions, you would always win. And one of the first major step in cutting down or overcoming addiction is, number one, not starting at all, and number two, cutting down the frequency with which you do these things. Cut down all the triggers. What you don't feed will not grow. Okay, if you already know you go to a particular place, you will end up falling into a particular trap, then don't go there at all. So you need to starve those addictions and feed your focus the more. So many people spend all the money they're supposed to, invest in so many things on these negative addictions, and they're struggling. Okay, be accountable if you need to do, because it always helps. There's always a way it helps you, and see a therapy, see a counselor who will help you to be more accountable. Health is wealth. Wealth is human being. It's not just about money. If you live healthy, if you live a good life, you're wealthy. Okay, it's not just always about the physical money that you give. You can give a worthy life. A healthy life is a wealthy life. Okay, and all of these things go a long way into how you come out in life. If you spend all your money on these negative addictions, you're going to be so broke. Not that you're not even making money, but you're spending them wrongly. So that's a major reason why some people are broke. Another reason why the author say you're broke is because you value event over process. Process is what you do, and event is the result of what you do. A lot of people who are broke want a shiny opportunity to cash out, but they're not willing to put in the work. You need to put in the work. There's dignity in labor. Don't look for a quick rich scheme that is not sustaining enough. That's another reason. You're looking for something that is very quick, very fast. Everything worthwhile takes time. You take the time to learn what it is about, to build the capacity that you need, to build a brand for yourself, build a space for yourself that is worthwhile, people can relate with, okay, and that people can trust. Then when the results start coming in, it's going to take long, it's going to take time. Maybe not too long, but it's going to take a worthy time. Okay, another reason why the author say you're broke, the process requires work. Okay, and the only substitute for hard work is hard life. Okay, you need to put in the work, and hard work has never killed anybody before. It's just for a short time. You're going to get over it. It's good to work smart too, but it's also very important that you work hard. Okay, when you put in your smart work and your hard work together, it's going to yield a fortune for you. You're going to end up being really wealthy like you envisaged. Champions pay the price, but no one sees the process. Everybody is just interested in what is going on the field. Okay, you need to pay the price. There is a price to be paid for every star you're seeing there. So you need to put in the work. It's for every sin that you're seeing, there's always a behind the scene that made that sin happen. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So that's what the author says. So what you see on the scene is a function of what happened behind the scene, or who is behind the scene, or the processes that took place behind the scene. Money follows who you become, and process is the way to process is the method that shows you or that makes you become the man that money will follow. So choose today, or decide today, to begin to choose process or value process over events. Finally, before I give you this final note, please, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do not hesitate to click the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video in any way, do not also forget to give this video a thumbs up, and as well share the video. That's just a way to support us in your little way, and that will go a long way. And finally, the author gave the last reason why you're broke is because you do not value scale and magnitude. Okay, the rich and the poor, they start our business together, but with two different reasons in mind. The poor start the business because they just want to feed and be fine, while the rich start out with scale and magnitude in mind. Scale is just the number of people that you reach, that is the quantity, while magnitude is the value that you add to the number that you reach. Okay, scale alone can make you a millionaire, and magnitude alone also can make you a millionaire as well, but you have to be smart about this thing. Okay, imagine if you have 5 naira, if you sell a product that is worth 5 naira, if you reach 500 people, how much is that? But if you have a product that is 10 naira, or let's say a product that is 1,000, and if you reach 500 people, but if there's a quality on what you're selling, you can even call that thing like 1,000, you can call it 5,000, and people will still be willing to buy it. Okay, so you should build a brand that is valuable, that is sustainable, that will give you that lasting fortune. Okay, if all of these things are in place, believe you me, you are going to come out of your brokenness. Thank you so much for your time. I remain Peace Ogurumbi, and I'll catch you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.